Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Lady Mimi Wen. Thanks for joining me today. When I first arrived on this island, I saw potential. A lot has changed, and it's finally starting to feel alive. But I think the most exciting part is what comes next. So today, I'm hoping to bring a little more life to the island. Last time, I set out to build an orchard cottage where future residents could begin their journey before eventually joining the growing community on the island. What seemed like a simple project quickly turned into a series of unexpected challenges. From a hidden lava pool blocking my way to a lush cave, to my first trip into the Nether, almost every step forward came with an obstacle to overcome. In the end, the orchard cottage was finally complete, and Grace and Gideon, settled in as caretakers, were ready to welcome future residents when the time comes. You know, it's amazing how much has changed since I first arrived on this island. What was once a crowded yet quiet stretch of wooded land is slowly becoming a community. There are homes, pathways, gardens, and villagers beginning to settle into their new lives here. But as I walked along the river the other day, I realized something was still missing. The fields are growing, the farmer's homestead is ready, yet the pastures are empty, and the island still feels a little too quiet. So today, I'd like to change that. My goal is to bring some new life to the island and take one more step toward the future I imagine for this community. Before I head out on a walkabout, I'm just going to grab a few items. Need some seeds and some wheat. Now, apparently, the island has become populated enough for cats to start spawning. After a little fishing this morning, I managed to make a new friend. And since she looks just like my real-life cat, Ellie, I decided that was the perfect name for her. Now, if I could only convince her to stop meowing quite so much. Unlike my own Ellie, who's very quiet. The first livestock on my agenda are sheep. Really, any color sheep will do, but I'm really hoping to get both white and black sheep, since those are the colors of wool that Grace and Gideon trade. So I'm heading to a nearby plains biome where livestock seem to be so much easier to find in the open terrain. Oh, what a beautiful hillside! And there's a white sheep. Come on, buddy. Aren't you a beautiful horse? Nope, stay on task. Sheep are usually all over the place in the plains. There, I see another one. Wait, where'd she go? Ah, there she is. Another gorgeous horse. Well, that couldn't have gotten any easier because I also needed 2 cows. All right, let's go. I guess everyone's going for a swim. Well, they certainly travel at their own speed. Oh, come on, guys. Now, how am I going to get the sheep and the cows into the appropriate pens, since I have all 4 of them here together? Let me see if I can try something. Yes, it worked! All right, it's nighttime, so I think it's best if I start fresh in the morning. I've been walking around all morning looking for black sheep and additional cows. I haven't found any yet. But I did end up back here at the Tiger Village. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen any cows around? Perhaps sheep? Gentlemen, is it a better view from up there? All right, I guess I'll bring some chickens home instead. Let's see, can I hold both wheat and seeds in opposite hands? Nope. Well, I think I'm going to switch back to the cows. They seem more difficult to find. Well, that was the right decision. I just need one more black sheep. Finally. Let's see if my little trick will work again. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, might as well go ahead and breed the sheep. Hey, how did he get in there already? All right, that's all done. I'm gonna go try and get those chickens again. Of course there's black sheep here now. There's one. And there's another. The most challenging thing about bringing chickens and rabbits home? Foxes. This is going to be interesting. Good morning, Ellie Bell. I think I'm going to head to the oak and birch forest across the river to look for more chickens. Oh, my favorite roses! Hey, little lady, would you like to come home with me? Chickens really do like playing in the water. It's actually kind of cute. Phew, that all was quite the undertaking. While I watched the animals settle into their new homes over the last few days, I find myself smiling, not because of the sheep, cows, or chickens themselves, but because of what they represent. For a long time, the homes, fields, and pathways on this island were built for a future community. Long before it existed, I was preparing for it. At the time, it was easy to look around and see empty buildings, unused paths, and fields that felt too large for what the island was at that moment. But I kept building anyway because I had a vision and I dreamed of what more was still to come. Many days, the island felt quiet. The beginnings were there, but much of the life I imagined for this community had yet to arrive. Every path, every home, and every field was built with hope for what might one day be. You know, biblical hope isn't wishful thinking. It's the confident expectation that something good is ahead, even when we can't see it yet. Today, I realize that once existed only as a possibility is now becoming a reality. The community is still small, and there are many more dreams and plans ahead. But something beautiful has already come from this journey. Thank you so much for joining me on my adventure. If you were encouraged today, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Be sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to click that little bell to get notified when I post new content. Have a blessed day. Bye.